Hi guys, Gerard Shifting Lens. Let's make a nice wall texture, but also let's make it a little bit more three-dimensional, like this one. So let's start. Okay, here we have this is how it could look. There are some variations, more difficult, not that difficult, but to show you the technique, let's just work with a flat surface rather than a round one, because that's a bit more challenging. I will get back to that later. So here we have a block of foam. It is a thick block of foam. You don't need a thick block of foam. It's all about applying some texture on a sheet. We have our little texture roller and we roll Okie doke. Well, that's step number one. I could use a pencil and draw a stone pattern on it, or a tile pattern, or whatever pattern you like. I use the flagstone cylinder to speed things up. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that looks good. So now I cut off a slice and create a 1/5 of an inch, approximately 1/5 of an inch thick sheet. There we go. Okay, that's a nice sheet. So the next step is to actually determine what should stick out and what not. Here you see me cutting out mostly individual stones, which works fine. Actually, that's the way to go with a cylinder. Again, I will talk about some challenging things working with a cylinder. But for a flat surface, you could actually go for the idea of having a stone row at the bottom that sticks out a little bit more. Then the wall falls back and there we have individual stones that sticks out. So let's do just that. Okay, almost there. Okay, that's good. So, two parts. That part stays. This thickness is finished, more or less, and here we still have to cut out some individual stones or group of stones. So let's cut out a few just to show you how it works. You might want to keep the stones in order, like from left to right or right to left, that you can find their spots easily when you glue it all back together. Okay. So There you go. Okay. And sometimes I cut out a group of stones. And then this is a nice stone. Okay. Just a few more and then we're done. Okay, and to okay. Okay, I think I am more or less done. It is just an example, but okay, there is a group of stones shouting, we want to be cut out. So there we go. Okay, that's it. Okay, so here we have the wall with individual stones cut out. I will now slice off roughly, I'm not sure, that it falls back 2 millimeters, a tenth of an inch or so. I will cut that away. Okay. There you are. And as you can see, we already got a lot of depth. Now, for this wall, I am working the grout lines around the corner because this wall piece sticks out, and I soften up the edges using my texture cylinder and round off the sharp edges and give them also a little bit of texture, which is nice. Okay, there you go. So what I have to do now is in this case, round off the sharp edges and like a puzzle, place all these individual stones back where they belong. And now I have a nice wall with some individual stones sticking out. Okay, before I do it all, mind you, if this is the layer I will glue it on, I can go one step further. Meaning that if I remove, okay, so let's put these are the ones that need to be glued back. And now I do another run where I cut out stones that will not be placed back. We leave that spot open. Yep. Just a few spots to give you an idea. So this sheet will be glued on top of another sheet. Okay, ooh, that's a bit too much. We'll see about this one. Okay, that's gone. Just a few, this is just a quick example. So what I'm doing now, you can also do later. After you've glued it onto a sheet, then you decide to remove stones. But I do it beforehand. So, okay, this is it. Again, just a few stones so you get the idea. Okay. So, if this is the sheet, I will cut another sheet to show you. I give this sheet a little bit of texture as well, just for these few spots that are visible, but just in case, I give the whole sheet a texture. Okay, so let's glue it. Okay, just pin it down with a few needles, stick them in one of the grout lines, then the next one. Not sure about this one. Okay. Okay. Hop, 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 hop. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, so now let's add the individual stones. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, come on. Okay, that's this one. And there's another one. So now we have a highly exaggerated three-dimensional wall. However, few things. So here I have a larger part. I don't like it. There are two stones. One will be placed back. Okay. And now another thing is this. So we have stones that stick out, as you can see, stones that fall back. If for some reason you actually do not like how deep these stones fall back, simply slice like this one in half and then place it back. So it doesn't fall back that much. So let me show you. Actually, that's a lot better. So having said that, let's slice every individual stone. Oh, tiny, tiny, tiny. Oh, man. Okay, next one. Okay, and the wire is too hot, so okay, now it's better. Okay, and there was a little piece. Okay, there. Okay, now we're there. Now we're there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One is missing. We'll see. Oh yeah, making a mess. Oh yeah, that is better. That is better. Oh, that's nice. One over here. Good. And then I have this one. Okay. And actually, this one is missing. Oh, found it. Okay. And the final one. And that looks a lot better. So, okay, it was a kind of haste project, you could say. But overall, it looks not that bad. It's more about showing you a possibility making a wall like this. So, now, to round the video off, I started off with showing you this cylinder. And actually, this cylinder was made the same. I mean, the sheet was made in the same way as you see over here. The big difference is that the whole wall has a specific thickness. All individual stones were cut out, and then the sheet was sliced up. And well, yeah, I think that makes sense. However, here I actually cut a whole strip of stones that are thicker underneath. So we have a kind of base on which this wall leans. I started off making this video with this cylinder. And then I ran into a problem or challenge which I didn't realize while we were filming this. You see, it's like a porcupine. There are a lot of needles in it. But here's the thing, and that makes this so much more difficult, that we decide to skip this whole idea of this cylinder. I used the same base all around, where I cut out a strip of stones that stick out. Makes sense. Then the top part was sliced, meaning that this sheet is thinner. Now, if I merge these two in a straight way, like it's a long flat sheet, it fits perfectly. But as soon as I start curving or bending it, this sheet goes out of sync with this one, because this sheet is thinner and it doesn't fit nicely anymore along the line where the stones stick out. So I had to cut up in 3 sheets, in 3 parts, and adjust the seams. But as you can see, it looks horrible. So I think the best way to go is to actually go with a sheet that overall has the same thickness with stones sticking out, rather than when it comes to round surfaces, working with the strip where the stones are thicker. Maybe a little bit too much info, but just be warned, if you want to apply it on a tower like this, I have a few ideas where you simply apply a second thin sheet over this sheet if you want a base of stones sticking out, rather than doing it this way. Okay, well, I think making these videos is not only showing, hey, cool, wow, look at this, but also sharing the things I find out during shooting these videos, where this is absolutely a no-go for me, not in this way, which makes me think about how to address a shape like this in a way that it does work. But the whole idea about this video is to show you how cool it looks applying this texture stone wall, then slice it up and putting it back together and create a wall that actually consists out of 3 layers. Okay, this was just a fun video where I did learn something as well. Hope you liked it. If you ever use it, would be very nice if you would show me. So yeah, thank you for watching. See you soon. Okay.